everyone, welcome to Doordarshan Kiander Kohima. This is another episode of Youth Chronicles, and today we have a very delicious treat for you. We are here in your hometown, that is Timokor, and we are at Cafe John 316, which is a very cute place. So I will not introduce him to you. I will instead let him introduce himself to you. So introduce yourself, please.
First of all, thank you for having me on your show. I'm very grateful, and I believe Youth Chronicle will help people like me, encourage us and motivate us. My name is Tovika Zhimomi. I am a content creator. I like to make content with a little satire, humor, and a little social message. And besides content creation, I also aspire to be a singer-songwriter. Yeah.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure having you here. Are you ready? We have a lot of questions today.
I hope so.
Okay, so we do know that you actually are a content creator and also an artist. But in between those two creative hats that you wear, can we know which side of the career brings you the most joy?
I see. Nagamis pro ko paro na.
Yeah.
So I think I enjoy entertaining people. So even in my singing, I write songs. So I try to write songs that people can relate to. Although I have not released many, just one song, but I have some collection of songs that I am preparing to release at the moment. And so in my content creation or singing or songwriting, my goal is to entertain people. That's what I enjoy. So I think there is no specific particular, I enjoy doing both because my goal is to entertain through music or through content creation.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's beautiful. Is there any post when it comes to your content creation? Is there any post that you felt wasn't good enough to be out there, but like surprisingly kind of like blew up?
Yeah, so it was during the initial period of content making. So at that point, now I would say I have some experience. Tiado ki upload kuri ase itu kan alop tu ai tu manu tu khushi pao pare. Lubi initial stage tu ekta man ku na jane na to the time there I made content where I cannot explain exactly, but ekta or adopt kura la bachana. So he asks my mother like tietom mo kya nasa. I think I did not have man viral ho can expect ko ta but itu content bishi viral hoise and people remember me during that initial stage when I started realizing that manu mo ke recognize krase. So how it was moi rasta de brother manahan mo ke that particular line na tom bo kya like that na. So it was a shock to me. Yeah.
Can we know how do you approach storytelling in your content?
So my first priority I would say is manuhan relevant ho lage, contextual ho lage. If it is not something that people can relate to, tahan I don't think it will be funny. So most of the contents that I make are actually events that have actually occurred in my life or stories that I've heard from people.
Oh.
So that's how I know that this is something manuhan experienced and I found it funny. So it will be relevant, it will be contextual. Yeah.
Okay. Can we know what is the most embarrassing thing you have done in the name of content?
So now I think it's become a habit. I'm getting adapted to it. So mandu noy hulubi continue starting the moi it was during NSL stadium de gallery de boina we have to shoot a video and inaka proper team binai to moi laka bhai moi laka friend nishna na mohanga kolin ekta neighbor ase. Actually he was the one who encouraged me to make content. I moi ge man encourage kore de tala nam to hito ase. Shout out to hito. It's all because of you, okay? So mohan bi du ko experience nai na to gallery de boigina manu man bishase aro we have to make promotion for the event. So man nervous khaze aro manohan sok mohan ge sase aro mohan la mind de ki bhabna kru since mohan na kore na to tai bi video la se lui moi ke side pra jaldi kuri na boy khaina ina ko ase or moi be acting kura ase lui piche de manu man bishi ase or ekta nervous khaina so the funny thing is bishi nervous khai dekshe bishi sorom khai dekshe lui that character was supposed to be scared that character was supposed to be like bishi boy khaina na so it actually helped me so in that video I say apnila naam ki ase to I say boy khaina roko ninyo ina koi de maikila naam koi de boy khaina na so actually it helped me so that is one experience bishi sorom khadu
Okay. As a man and also as a woman, we all know that we have toxic traits in us. So as a content creator, can we know what is your toxic creator traits?
Bishi ase ko ni to first of all mulamala perspective to do ta phone de thage because mohan that's where we work so like alag manohan kina content bana se samon tahan la means style khan kina se or mohan bi kina engagement wa se samon na to ido ekta trait ase or second do for instance friends kan lo de hang out kore se boy thakli mohan connect na kuri kina moi do kiba ekta jokor shikle I do content banale bolo na I often find myself saying that or moi la sadi khan do ta lo de berai le do ni content la kothai la koi dage na and sometimes I find myself no humaina because kumadam de when we are in deep thoughts kinaka content banao we don't know how time flies and I find myself staying awake till 4 a.m. 5 a.m. so look I think it's health kind of biase so these are some toxic traits in my case
Have you ever been in a friends kind of hangout creatum there? Do you feel like your friends kind of sometimes hesitate to do anything around you thinking that you might turn it into a content?
Often not only with friends maybe with family gatherings kante na or church kante bi program kante thagadam de they often say aya ta la usor de bole bi boi khai na who knows tai video loina thaigo pare or I might be in one of his reel going that all hotai hote ge to
Let's talk business, okay? How does an influencer actually earn money through Instagram and YouTube?
An influencer
Yeah.
okay
You being one of them.
in my case I don't know I've just started so I want to manu bamna ko dai go moi to pishi earn kora se lui na kai kun hede or but I do know that some people I've heard that sometimes if season thagle they can earn in terms of lakhs or in our country I know some content creators they earn in terms of crores so I think it depends on the person for instance the only way we earn like is through collaborations paid promotions so it depends on the person taikiman creatively to han product khan ge bhal se sale grow pare na so it depends on that
Could you tell us the biggest perk of being an influencer or a content creator that most people wouldn't actually expect?
Biggest perk I don't know but in my case for me the biggest perk is when I am in a public setting bahar de jadam de or anywhere if especially parents kan elders kan aina muge they approach me and when they say that apnila content kan saigina it really brightens my day when I'm or when even young people they say that when I'm going through some tough situation apnila reels kan saina bishi khushi pai de it helps me na so it feels rewarding so for me that's biggest perk konigi
Could you take us back to the early days and tell us what your biggest challenge was starting this?
Initially though there are many factors one would be I have no team even now I do not have a team but I have a very good circle of friends now so and initially I'm just starting out so nobody knows me so Mohan there is a particular type of character that I want someone to portray but I do not have people or actors or manohan ke kina be approach pin kre tahan to lop kina go followers bishe se to tahani kina be call sorom so ina ga hesitation bishi dakshe confidence thaka nai or family can be they were a bit confused na ki kore se na because content creation is not seen as a go stable job or inaga manuhan it's not encouraged so itu factors kan takshe.
Of course. Are your family supportive now that they see
And
how you are growing?
now yes tahanbi I'm sure it's because like many people often tell them about we see your son on screen and even our relatives so initially they were not so supportive because not because they don't like what I do or they discourage korala nohe maybe out of concern because kun hulbi nijor la bacha do ekta stable life thaka chaumon na so they never said that now kuribi ina do kwanai maybe inaga ekta koina government job thaka ekta security ase to ina kurile bhal itu pichete apni laga passion hobby khan kurile bhal ina type de na ina khan ase
My parents were traditional.
yes
actually.
they were traditional
Every job has its highs and lows. So, what do you love most and least about being an influencer?
okay influencer itu word to I feel like moi do influencer kole mat sorom lage na liwe because moi itu scale de manuhan influence korbo pares na nai itu do moi tabi na jane so I always consider myself like maybe content creator na or tai laga some kuma dem de discourage hoi jadu we hodai mohan we know that itu feel de do manu de kisam ase or everyone many people like some will have something good to say some will have something negative to say na to itu time de kumbadam de when we have this notion that you ekta bal social message dibo pina content banai ase na when people have a lot of negativity kan pour kra them de when you're least expecting it to them de bishi discourage ho jai or especially manu ase we all have different circumstances or life de kumbadam de mohan struggle kor thake mohan la personal life de family na leni mohan la ki kam khan thakile or through this content comment section kan de bishi negativity thakile to bishi discourage ho jai but I've learned that over the years ko actually 1 year in that kwa manu du ko ki holibi na music holibi ki field holibi to it's up to us mahani to bujina mahani positive ho lage and if there is any truth in it tahanla criticism de let's learn from it na moi du learn grow moi change grow and if it's baseless then I hope and pray that that person realize it someday so that's how I take
Okay. So, apart from yourself, who is that one influencer or creator, content creator, that you truly admire? Someone who actually inspires you?
Okay. Nagaland laga content creators khan koile do itu do any apni laga sibling la majde kun apna favorite ase kanchna hoi jase to there are many who moini sab mohan tanbra learn kore na we learn from each other so Nagaland do piche se pioneers khan do sab manu jane dreams unlimited khan ase and I have had the opportunity to work with some of them I feel so grateful through this content creation korina or in India since mohan bahar labi learn korina to currently moi any content creator la majde do purav cha koina ekta ase de bishi bhala ase to taila sai deke or someone that I would like to work collaborate with Krishna to means sabna dream do man down hilibi ko nei na to Rowan Atkinson Mr Bean na I'm a really big fan many people know him as Mr Bean but I used tala pula la kam khan bi sainas na to one of the greatest work moi karne do Black Adder koina idu ekta thakje to tade ra bishi enjoy gorse bishi humor na tal etu laga style do bishi bal lage to if it's my dream Rowan Atkinson lo de banao parle do collaborate kro parle do etu do bishi bal ho.
What do you like most about him though? Why him other than the entire people out there?
So there are many actors down to of course in Black Adder we get to see tai man tahanla script to bishi bal ase de like it is very intellectual na or bishi bal se likhina ase but at the same time he proved that even without speaking through Mr Bean na tala expression camera body language ra like humor do equal language na thage koina he was able to do that. So that's something that I really admire. Tai laga expressions kan body language kan na. Itu ase.
I hope he actually watches this and then asks you to collaborate with him
Oh.
someday.
That'll be a dream come true.
Okay, can you share how many brands have you like worked with so far?
Brands to like tahan direct moi ge approach kora do naini ki luwi mohan laga state tv tahan laga franchise branch na ko ni gina to itu do ni bishi kori na she do I don't I have lost count but Kwanchna it's not direct so on that scale do no but I've worked with many brands I would say or mohan local brands kan bishi se so I have lost count I don't know.
Have you ever had any kind of not so great experience with any kind of brands?
Wait, since moving to Nase, so I do not know how to like handle crow like na. So in between that, maybe mohla clients kan la kiko expectation na ponchabi huna thakyo. At the same time, mohla some clients like tahan bi maybe they are working for the first time for promotions. So kumadam de mohan kushina pala kotan bi koine thakyo. Kumadam de like kinako we feel like all of bishi over task na pressure dia se na we feel kurishe but at the same time I feel like man all of us are trying something new so ekta grudge na like ta kya ina rakha tu biya se du biya se do ne kitabi ina like tate stop kora nai instead like hoy at that initial point त्यहाँ तो किताबी तानो दे काम न करो इना भी मानो असना तो इना भी भावना करे और कि जने तान दे आई दो छोकरा तो ठीक नहीं ना आई दो प्रोफेशनल नहीं तालो दे किताबी काम न करो इना भावना भी करना था को दे but then that was not the end और we बिशी मानो हन लो दे इना especially कुन लो दे ना काम करिशे ना भावना आइशे we made more collaborations together
Exactly.
so ina aku grudge kan do na resentment नहीं
Okay, Toby, outside of content creation and making music, can we know what are some of the hobbies and interests that keep you grounded?
Hobbies to my favorite my ni enjoy grado besides music or content creation do cooking or lipsi interest like my
Oh.
or my lama do pai because I try to learn something new or means bishi dere ki ntun cook kor thake na on YouTube te sai na cook kor thake na piche de do plate khan dhon wash kor la lage do to ekdam rakhi na ste room de jai jai mo do bishi gusa de so I really enjoy cooking actually I find myself cooking even at 2 a.m. 3 a.m. and mala do chorai shine ki bhabna korna mo de kitchen dale do moi thake na ina so I actually tried to make some cooking la content but that time man na jine na so I stopped maybe future there maybe I'll start itu de koi saune ki
What got you interested in cooking though?
it's fast reward pai na
Even food poisoning.
yeah so immediate reward pai do cook korna we can enjoy it na so and really I'm a foodie all the
Okay.
kushi pai na so that's why cook really interest like
Oh, we would love to try that someday.
hopefully someday
If you ever have a restaurant, that is.
sure
Okay. Every creator kind of faces a burnout or self-doubting sometime. I'm pretty sure. So can we know what keeps you motivated when things feel overwhelming or you kind of hit a creative block?
So most of the time we do I started slow we initially ekta video per week na so that was easy but then I realized that at a certain point a lot consistent ho lagi na so for making contents wise man difficult thakana because I usually make a lot of contents or sometimes I wait for the right moment to upload wait for the sometimes match kore circumstance la porde na but sometimes especially when I'm making promotional videos them the sometimes our clients wants specific type of video na so them the kina itu tahan la khushi bra or engagement bhi thakibo lage or tahan kina highlight kro mun jase itu bhi kro lage itu factor khan thaka dem de bishi bhabna ko thake and sometimes for example idea na paina like last moment de kali kurlas shoot kurlas egle to aji rati de achanak idea pai so ina ka adat hoi ja karne eta to even though sometimes in a situation that I ekta boy na kai or ini ai jo sure mujut grow gena na sometimes to shoot kora din tok te ki grow na jani na tik tate ponchap chide achana some brilliant idea comes up and unexpectedly or itu karne alop tension thaka do itu khan laga video khani or piche viral jai.
Can we know what is the most challenging part about pursuing a career in content creation?
I think financially financial stability nai ide because sometimes if it's season khan ase to and when your luck is good manu piche ek din de charta pasta collab khan offer aibo ki na event khan karne offer aibo and sometimes ni desert te pani na thakan chna khobor na thake inabe hoi jai to financial stability de it's very risky na there is no stability in this line of work.
Of course. You do know that trends on Instagram, they actually change faster than the weather do. You
Yes,
do know that.
yes, yes.
So how do you keep up and stay relevant?
In my case, initially I was focusing on relevance or context, mahala naka context. So if it's something that is contextual, that happens in our everyday life, then it's something that after 100 years, it's something that you experience in your kitchen, you experience in your family. So it'll always remain relevant to you. So that's one thing. And the other is, if you want to grow, trends can sok side go like or news piece like you have to be updated in everything. So that's one way to stay relevant.
Okay. What is that one social cause or message you are passionate about using your platform for?
Social cause. I think ekta broad term ra self-awareness na. Many people actually they do not want to stand for justice. Kiki type of injustice hole actually moi notice ko da kada mana hando vocal hole bishi boy kai they're afraid. So irrespective of kiki type of criminal activities injustice kan hole one thing I want to I hope because me as a person moi socially awkward ase so I cannot convey the messages that I want to but I use this platform and through this mula persona I'm a very naive confident person that persona so he can just say whatever he wants na, without thinking about the consequences so I use that but and I also think that inaga type nishna manuna like mahanla society de bishi lage ase there are many people who are voicing so anything injustice thakado itu ge vocal ho lage koina na itu inaga bhamna kore I hope that makes sense.
It does. It absolutely does. Why content creation other than any other career that's out there?
For me
Yeah.
moi tu kita bhi content creator ho gena bhamna du korna lebe I feel like my friends can be some of them mentioned that maybe you were meant to be a content creator na they said that or hoy manu press korle to kun khushi na pai na edu do moi bhi sa asne ki inaga feel kare so sab time thake ekta to my friends some of them they say kile pula bravi apni to content create bhal se kore ase to I think you should have started early enough koi de but I think there is a time and place na so it happens at the right time so it's a journey moi all these years I'm lucky and fortunate to say that my friend circle moi laga high school bra moi kitab pura time de or moi la colin de or moi la family kan relative kan so man joker character han nikla ase so some way I have absorbed their humor na or in my journey moi bi bishi success bi face kurishe failure kan de man face kurishe to in that way bishi learn kurishe kinaga situation kan de adapt grow lage so these things shape my way of thinking and world view when English de so in Korea somehow like when I'm making content I'm able to like make use of all these experiences so I think it all happened at the right time and I'm glad that I started my content creation I would say at the right time
do you see yourself continuing doing this, or see yourself doing other jobs in few years?
Mm, well, I want to pursue music also. My music likhe ase, songwriter hum jaise. I'm doing content creation. Uh, I don't think specifically in our future in our grow in our night. Anything that deals with entertaining people, na? Maybe music or maybe acting or this kind of making contents, na? I see myself like entertainment business going into that. And through that, hopefully I'll be able, because I believe humor speaks to people,
It does.
like, and they remember it. So maybe I'll be able to make some man dongor no really level, bra. I'll be able to bring some social messages and maybe help people to make like the step low di na. Yeah.
You have about 30.4K followers on Instagram, and I'm pretty sure 70 to 80% of them are girls. Yes.
I'm not quite sure about those analytics, but I hope so.
So, to the people who are actually crushing on our very delicious, tall, and handsome guy out there, please don't come after me. But uh, does our tall, dark, and handsome man have a girlfriend?
Very interesting question. So I think I have to be serious here.
Okay.
So, once na kun life te, darling na mata na nale mon duk tha dem de kyo ekta share kro para support system gwa nale de ikilo de I want to grow old with you na ko para la thagen hoy na du kun na lage na life te som manu be ekta ina ga ichha thage libe reality to ina ase that ajikali to moro mekla bra do pet na palibo do and ajikali to manohan do ini koi motavli maikelibe we expect that we have to nurture our children in the future. So I think it's best for me to focus on my career. Yeah,
So no girls.
yeah, no girlfriend.
Has being a creator from Nagaland made it easier for you to get recognized, or maybe even like earn few dates?
So once na hoy itu change to itu kina ko transition ko ni kina transition ko ni ki to itiado of course manohan ni kumba dem de when we least expect it na ai kina mo ang kotha ko to we feel very privileged, we feel honored, or kode jeshing lebe manohan. I'll just give an example. My People's Choice Award recently paina se to I'm so grateful to all my supporters who have voted for me, who supported me. So just want to, it was an overwhelming experience. So when I was in Kohima, one online voting to kotamu jishna, or tate do serm mombra vote pishi paise de, or inarna or offline voting bit actually, not only online na, to tate Kohima de jadem de since muidu Dimapur manase, to muidu Kohima de do offline vote. ताते वो बोला से तो कितना हो गया ना मतलब तो से मौका था हम लोग लिपि लेके मतलब एक तना discourage निशना वरना जाइना ताते बोई देखे तो itu event influencer summit event है तो my surprise मनोहन आगे ना मुझे मन like हमने के बहुत दूले जास दे ना ना कैसे तो हम लोग encourage हुए और not only young people but अम्मा खान Bawa han bi ahina muidu man shock ahin tahan bi Instagram kan use korine gi na type na so ahina mui apni ke vote diwala jase nale kuma do apni ke vote dishe na guna ahina bishi manu mui ke na kotha goshe. So at that point I felt man grateful feel goshe rom tahan bra mui ke ni share kore pastor ek type ahina mui ke kotha goshe apni edu content kan create kora bra sometimes I try to bring some social message. So she balcom aggressive or inaga thakibi na so hoy after this content creation like the kinago transition the
So for the ladies out there who are actually watching you right now, how do you expect your ideal woman to be? While you're working on yourself, I'm pretty sure there are girls out there who would actually want to be with you also. So how should your ideal woman should be?
moi karne do oi of course manu do life te do manhan do ko mon bal ho lagi na of course lewi itukla noi I mean of course appearance matters and personality bal thikle ora itura man like appearance ora sundor attractive korde or at the same time ki lewi mala bhavna de do isor jana manu to ekta or humble nature na in the quality kan thakle do hoise
Krishna.
hoise or kuna lage
Lamba na lage. Lamba kata na
lamba do
lage.
moi ase do ni jeans to do hoi jao
Acha. Okay.
tension no kuri
Eda nira di wana.
to do true moi la jeans pra jao
Are ko.
hoise se ay bishi ko habe a lot risk ase jigale
Okay. Can you tell us one of your fondest childhood memories?
moi class B de thaka demde mo andu bacha demde class khatam hoise gele the parents kan braina pick kore do to du din I think moi laga baba do lob late hoise naki to moi do man kina ga hona bacha demde do mo andu kuna jine na means world kina run kore I never thought that I mala baba maybe tai ko ekta errand karne lob late hoise pare lebi moi do Allah disparity na ki goy man despair ekta hoise moi ro ajidu desk te mo like uni ki na ati mo like na mo ekta man fear na na kuna sob manahan ekta ma baba kan raina loi jase na una ina ekta man poi khadam de last te mala baba she to ina na mo gi pick ram de that sense of relief na to why I find it as a fondest memory bile to man do ajikali dum bacha dem de ma la parents kan lode man time spend krom jai parents kan na thakle dum man tension thake na bile man kita adult hutte apche de family kan lode quality time spend krala value to na thaka jishi do to at that time we do bishi missing ase the man life there so at that time man bacha dem de man innocent thaka dem de is treasure crunch na or ina grow lage koina tai mo ke constantly remind kore like parents na thaka the man life tik man empty ho jai koina na so it reminds me of that thing.
Are you close with your mom or your dad?
I would say both of them, yeah. Mula ama do, for instance, of course, lot personal ko lang na mga share gre or life te. Baba do kya decision making nale kya dun mo na jine na to baba han bra ito as a man to man na baba bra ay na magi ito kinaw grow like life te kina agi jaw like the baba bra kai or lot personal and emotional ko da han da ama bra kai this ne.
So you can't say which one is your favorite.
I
There'll be war in the family.
Gorja wala say after interview.
Okay. Paint us a picture, okay? What does a full, happy, successful life look for Toby?
I think my friends can give you quite again. So different people have different idea about success. For instance, idu my singer home jai, my actor home jai. I don't know idu the future de kina ho na. My I do aspire kra them maybe I'll be able to be successful enough that I'll be able to do good things to other people. Mano ange help grow parwo, bhal kam grow parwo na. And then one day like inaka kam kra karne mula relative hobi, mula siblings kan hobi, mula parents kan or anyone che ina ko ine ekta hindi de girl ko ina not that proud ko le attitude lang ina ekta bhal side pra bhal ekta positive way ra like tai dum mula ka bhai ase tai dum mula ka dada ase tai dum mula ka church member ase de ina ekta man bhal ra ko ina so kuma mano when people are able to moige associate growing like that proud feel growing I think that is a successful life for me.
That's actually beautiful. What is that one thing that you want your followers to know about you? Other than everything that they know about you already?
Oi, konchna moi ni screen de do I'm that character like confident sob jani moi na na ase live in reality moi bishi socially awkward ase or moi learn kore ase I believe that to feel the calm crowd, we cannot always be in our comfort zone. But in reality, I'm very social awkward, and I want to maybe take this time to even apologize to some people. Na initially, when I was like video banadam, some people came to me, "Mo kota han kina respond gro na jine," or might have like tahan karne might have seen rude. Are man over smart as the reality. No, some people man energy man I was not able to respond that. But right now I'm learning. We learn so so in reality man contrasting as the day. So if you happen to see me anywhere, like I'll also try my best, nah, or I'll try to respond in the same energy. But just want to know that real or reality to be
Okay, so I'm going to go back to the girlfriend topic again. So your music, Radio Toy, that was your first original music, right? That came out.
Yes.
Did you like compose it by yourself?
Yeah.
You wrote that?
Yes.
Okay, so can we know who or what inspired you to write that song? It's a love song though, right?
Yes, it's a love song.
Yeah.
It's a love song. The satire, no? So, Radio Toy, many people think that my girlfriend, I na mukpia tha karne, like bhavna gori kina, mujin la experience par likhala ase na bhavna gori de. Anyway, I'll tell you one very interesting fact. Mohan la family de, mohan baba la dangor baba, tahan 9 children as de, or tate ekta maiki ase. Baba la kat tada duida mota ase ekta maiki ase. Or mohan la family de bhi charta mota ekta maiki ase de. To mohan la family de maiki khan man treasure ase do. Or itu la hisab te attitude bhi kara ase de. Mola cousin khan na. To mohan iklo de when we are like iklo de thake na. To thange to muk to na parbo. Kita bhi na pare. At the time de moi ini imagine kore action. Or I think itu din mola cousin no de muk like shini. Tam de mo bhavna kore she de. By chance mola cousin la boyfriend na. Tai karne gana likshikle tai kina likhyo. Itu bhavna kore na moi biya pai na moi pen dhora shuru ro likha.
I think I already know the ending.
Or in our so in our itu gana likshe or and then I actually posted it on WhatsApp te upload krishna. So that's just moi ni rough kura. So many people khushi bashatan. I don't know, like it really click with especially you know baba han go na parado gana play korna rakhi dekshe. Because in that song it says like the translation rough translation is man flower nishna sundur amila was man ba livi muktu radio nishna se na se do to mahala nam no go ele ekta kina go kolini de ni ta big shot na tai ra aina muge shoulder de tap korna moi go na parado apni la gana play korna rakhi dege na
So that song saved a lot of marriage.
Marriage or broke marriage. But it really manohan interest like she.
Okay. Can your followers expect more songs from you in future?
Yeah, actually this year I was planning to release many songs. Because I did not think that I would be a content creator, and I was actually taking classes, music production classes from Elements Studio, and even mohala survey tado lop surprise thaigo moi achana class loi thakena oro bhabishi mohan music khan banao ko dera content create kres na. The goal was to moi music khan compose khan korna record khan kora dem de, excuse me, content creation can be a lot start with action the people engagement by the karne. Maybe this will help me boost my music koina moi tade a lot focus kore thaka do ita do music hi side te rakhina itu hi bishi focus kore ase. But hoi gana likhina ase some radio to inchna na some interesting songs ase. So hopefully by this year ekta dida do release hoy jabo. So stay tuned.
We're so looking forward to it. Can we know what is the weirdest comment you have ever received till now?
Hoi comment section de do kuma dam de do expect na kurala na bishi finance de lu mo ekta na pawra do mo ekta content banai sho like Gen Z prayer So itu to phi manohan tan bhabna kore ase that I want people to pray like this. But moi itu video bra convey kromon thaka to like achikali manohan do pray khan kurli be not saying that ina pray kura bi bias ina exactly bi konai de many people don't know the reverence of prayer na so they didn't so I'm not saying traditionally they pray kuri na bi konai because change hoy every generation they change hoy but maybe future day they will forget the reverence of prayer and maybe they'll start praying like this koina ekta video banai she only manohan bhabe ase like if I'm going to portray that I have to act the role of a villain na so tahan do itu na bujigina rather like tigli na pray rushe tu this rage boy na kai na message ina comments kan bisha ide or ekta na parado let's see who will be laughing in hell ina mo idu sai na every time pusha na ni ki na bapna kurtek
So you don't feel bad when people actually comment?
Oh, initially boy I used to be triggered and like are moi ekta bahal kam kurla ase or tahan clean up kures na gina bapna kurtage Libi now I've learned to accept that sob manohan alak opinion has na so some people they will get it some people they will not get it and I cannot like tai na buja karne I cannot even biya pai thakena tu mula loss ase moila time wastes na to ikunai ta ek din to ta realize kro or realize na kurlibe ikunai moi I'll just focus on what I'm doing na as long as like moi ki kura ase tate if there is truth in it and if there is something to take na bahal ekta to ikunai
You know the internet love rumors, right? So can you tell us the wildest or the most outrageous thing you've heard about yourself?
So murumbra moila do rumors to wala na ni ki to man to
Kunya na
ni ki to libe na apni unse
Most eligible bachelor essential.
to libe mo ekta rumor na do nigina gusabi share kushi ba she to do it seems like manohan koi dekshe and that also it was during a lot of initial funding hunchina man latest pin hoy do porna she to it seems like manohan koi dekshe that I used to charge 1,50,000 for oh my idu na dem de shock kun bro kushna ogena na gusabi the dekshe ro inagabi moye inaga bamno grande ge no kushi bi pai dekshe
Okay, Toby, for those dreaming of following your footsteps, what's one piece of advice you'd like to actually give to them?
If amni content creation for example amni music te khushi pai amni cooking han khushi pai travel han kura khushi pai na inaga kiba ekta factor thakle to or itu pursue krom jaise if that is your passion itu to kun hoide failure han ho libe alop stagnant bi feel kro libe in the long run since apni to enjoy kore na ni apni to kuri thaigo to ina na apni to like hopefully time lago bare libe one day or the other success to hode libe if you do not have nago itu you have not moi itu khushi pai itu khushi na pai means itu clarity na thakle or just because manohan amni kuma content creator han sa ase that han do like recognition pa ase nale maybe they are earning na itu khan if that is your goal like rich home mun jase famous home jase na tikla bhabna korna jaishikle do itu to since apni ko particular passion na thakina jaise ni jase manu jasikle do in the long run ek bar do apni be alchi lagi jabo so until unless you have that clarity moi ki specific te kro mun jase na or moi itu parwo na parwo itu thaikshikle do na kuraba ni famous home ja karne khali into karne manu bana ase na originality na thakina jaishikle do apni ek din na leg din do you like alchi lagi jabo apni injure you'll give up but if you have passion you can pursue grow or success to sure ayo
Last but not the least, okay? If you had the power to change one thing in Nagaland, what would it be?
Man notice kore that bishibak life te family de ushiklibe society de ushiklibe miscommunication bhal se enjoy ke express korna para moi apni express korna para apni moi express na kora para miscommunication para bishi resentment bishi negativity hoi jai na or itu karne bishi violence argument kan olai jai so in families kan be ekta divide হৈ যায় না আমাৰ বাবা খান ইনাকা হোৱা কাৰণে তাহান তো ডাইভৰ্চ হৈ যায় তো ইতলা ইম্পেক্টটো বাচ্চা খান তো তাহান তো they don't have একটা future secure না থাকি যায় না তো not only in family but even among tribes মহান বি একজন কি ভালছে কমিউনিকেট নকৰা কাৰণে একটা ডিভিজন হৈ যায় আৰু তাৰে পৰা মহানলা ভিতৰতে বি কনফ্লিক্ট বেছি হৈ যায় না তো নাগালেণ্ডে I think I don't know like the right word case na but ekta change kuro parado I think if we can connect with one another na ekta understanding thagina if we can do away with like if we can understand each other better express each other profoundly then inaka bishi conflict kan we can do away with it na ito an now or that's one thing I think man nakamanahan ito bahal se understanding na thaga karne man la bitore division bishi wa ase na not only among tribes like family society tribes the na mahal bitore yeah
Okay.
now
If you have any messages to give to your fans out there, then now is your time.
Hoy moi to content create kora to man deri wanai luwe apni khan bra moi ge man kina ko elevate koi ni kina elevate ko dise moi ge man recognition or man moram or man support korise dorne I am really grateful to all of you who support me from day one or yeah moi do amni an ge ku diwana boro luwe I'll try my best that mula content khan bra amni han ge I'll try to make you laugh or once na ge apni ye question kan hatala in line with that I'm a young man to sure ase pishi girole na especially mahandu proud hole pishi chance kan ase to yeah moi ge support koribe kiba galti kuri shikle to bhal side from moi correct koribe or hoy partner koribe that moi kitari proud na ho or I'll never fall in temptation thank you
It was a pleasure to have you with us, Toby.
honor is mine
We
thank you
really hope that we could have you here again.
I hope so
To our people who are watching us right now, for more delicious treat, please tune in to Youth Chronicles on DD Nagaland on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And like I told you before, please keep the comments section civil. Keep your grudges to yourself, and if you have some very good, maybe constructive criticism, then you can write. But other than that, please busti manunu with it. See you soon.